the Milwaukee Bucks facing the Houston Rockets. Glad to have you with us for more NBA action. I'm Kevin Harlan. With me at the table, Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And we've also got Hall of Famer David Aldridge reporting from the sideline. So the Rockets win the tip. Thompson looking for an opening. Launches a three. Misses that one. He's 0 for 1 from the floor. RJ, the Rockets don't just have young talent. They have elite young talent.
Yeah, you can have all the high draft picks in the world. That doesn't mean you're going to hit on the right guys. But Houston, they certainly have.
Pass to Thompson. Milwaukee with the rebound.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over. And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here.
You know, this is not an area where they expect him to contribute. You know, he's a guy that shot below 70% last season.
Now here's Brooks. Out to Thompson. Shot clock at 6. Pops in the layup for 2.
Oh, nice play from Brooks down in the paint. Not afraid to get physical on the inside.
Pass to Kuzma. To the inside. Here's Antetokounmpo. Giannis dunks it down.
There it is, guys. One of those effort plays that makes a big difference in the game.
And GA, it is definitely making a difference so far today.
Offensive rebounding is about hustle and determination. Huge putback, making a statement there.
And so it's Houston with it, following the bucket by the Bucks. Count that one from Van Vliet.
Oh, tricky play by Van Vliet to beat the close coverage. Slipping past there for the finish.
Giannis right side. Pass to Lopez. And it's Antetokounmpo picking up the assist.
Okay, when you let someone with this height get this close, it's going to be nearly impossible to stop, especially when he has that big of an advantage in this category.
Now here's Green. Out to Brooks. Thompson with it. Outguarded by Giannis. Van Vliet outside. Pass to Green. Lets it go with the 3. Milwaukee with the rebound. You know, you were talking about Giannis. He can put up 30 a game without taking many shots from the perimeter. That's a tall order these days, especially because he gets doubled every single time. Here's Antetokounmpo.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
Making it look simple. The athleticism of Giannis on full display.
Timeout charged.
And we've got a timeout called from Ime Udoka. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. The Bucks making a change here. Rockets trail by 7. Van Vliet outside. The screen from Thompson. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. And Van Vliet, not the same scorer he once was, Richard, but he has improved his playmaking.
And that's the adjustment that Van Vliet needed to make. The scoring doesn't always have to be there for him. But if he can set up, facilitate, and be a game manager, he'll find a large role.
Greg, what's the key thing Fred Van Vliet brings to this offense?
I feel like he's really a centering presence, Kevin. The guys can look to him to call the play, to give them their orders, and trust that he's setting them up for success.
And so Van Vliet will bring it up for Houston. Trailing here by 8.
Well, Green can really move. He gets going downhill and slips right by the contact.
Now, here's Lillard. No scoring in this one. It's good from long range.
And good to get him going early. That shot should give him some confidence.
It makes a difference for them if he can establish his three-point shot as a weapon.
Here's Smith. Pass to Van Vliet. Houston moving it around. Here's Green. Great D that time from Portis. Bucks leading by 9. And here's Prince outside. Rebound by Smith. And so it's Houston with it. And Green gets it to go.
And one of Green's best attributes is that he doesn't really see contact. He will either go over it or through it.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Lopez a screen. Prince wide open. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
They came out swinging, really setting the tone on offense, and the opposition has not been able to respond.
To the paint, and stolen by Kuzma. And after just 1 quarter of play, a double-digit differential on the scoreboard. Bucks lead by 10.
The Bucks 40.
And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Bucks.
They've really been dialed in from deep. This is a team that has a ton of confidence in their outside shooting ability.
And Alperen Sengun gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. Milwaukee leading by 10. Well, Greg, it took 40 years, but the Bucks finally won their second NBA title back in 2021.
Yeah, Kareem leading that 71 squad. Giannis was the man in 2021, averaging 35 and 13 during the finals, closing out the Suns with that 50-piece in Game 6.
And Portis throws it down.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
Pass to Eason. Lets the 3 fly. The rebound by the Bucks. And we're about a minute into the second quarter of play. And he banks in the layup. Portis has got the lead up to 14 now for the Bucks.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
And we've got a timeout called from Ime Udoka. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. has changed since you retired?
Well, the jump shooting teams have had more success. I think the game has changed, and it allows for more Europeans. It allows for it to be more of a global game. The less physical, the more inclusive.
Here's Eason. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
When guys are moving the ball, sharing it, it makes the game so much more fun, both as a player and as a fan.
Lillard left side. It's Antetokounmpo on the wing. Lillard surveying the D. Back to Antetokounmpo. Sweet move. That shot no good. Smith with some nice D. Here's Whitmore. And Whitmore throws it down.
Oh, man, when Cam Whitmore throws it down, you feel bad for the rim.
Trent with the wide open look. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up. And the Bucks lead by 13. Hey, GA, how about Damian Lillard's time in Portland? 11 magnificent years.
I mean, Kevin, arguably the best trailblazer of all time. Rookie of the year, then 7 All-Star appearances. Dame will always be a legend in the Rose City.
Out to the wing. Nobody near Lillard. And again, Milwaukee with the triple.
A downright lethal three-point threat. Lillard is someone defenders must stay attached to if they want to have any impact.
Holiday with it. Now guarded by Antetokounmpo. Eason gets a wide open look. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
2 minutes.
And the jam by Antetokounmpo.
Just simply overpowers the defense. Giannis flexing that near 7-foot frame.
This is his second trip to the free throw line. GA, if you look back at the Rockets' history, so many all-time greats have spent time there.
Yeah, it's an impressive list, right? Olajuwon, Moses Malone, Calvin Murphy, and Harden. Houston's well represented in the Hall of Fame.
Houston moving it around. Thompson from long range. And again, it's the Rockets from deep.
Defensively, you have to live with Thompson making those, because if you get up too close at the arc, Ahmed will blow right by you.
Giannis on the follow.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, thanks. Jalen Green has shown he's capable of carrying a team offensively. He said, "It feels good knowing that my teammates believe in me to do that. I've had to learn a lot of things to grow, but that's what I work for. I want to be one of those guys that you give the ball to in crunch time." Kevin, I always want to give the mic to you in crunch time. Back to you.
David, you are an unselfish playmaker, and I appreciate that. By the way, Green can be electric and so fun to watch. Hey, DA, thanks. And here's Lillard. He brings it up for the Bucks. Right side, Portis. 32 seconds left in the first half. 6 on the shot clock. Kuzma can't get it to go. Rockets trail by 12. On the wing, Green. And it's Houston with another.
You can tell Green likes to move quickly. He gets that ball, and he's taking the shot in just a few seconds.
Prince, right side. Kuzma, outside. Back to Prince. The three gets it to go from beyond the arc. Prince has got 6. And so it's Milwaukee looking at a 13-point lead heading into the next quarter. They've got their field goal percentage to thank for that. They've been hot from all over the floor tonight. Right back after this break. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Milwaukee leading by 13. It's Prince on the wing. And again, Milwaukee with the triple.
Yeah, that's outstanding. Tremendous vision on the part of Lillard, just trying to lead this team.
And that one's good. Green.
And we talk about the importance of versatility. He's really got it all on the offensive end.
Pass to Giannis. Back to Prince. Here's Antetokounmpo. Powers through inside. Giannis.
And we see this often now from Giannis. His offensive repertoire has become so versatile.
Green taking his time here. Green draws the double. And here is Van Vliet. And stolen by Kuzma. Inside. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Lillard.
Horrible mistake right there. You hate to see unforced turnovers like that.
And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. And we know Kuzma's always been a terrific scorer. But, Craig, he's developed as a passer over time.
And, Kevin, early in his career, Kuzma wasn't called on to be a leader. But he's grown into that role, and he puts effort into orchestrating for his teammates.
And Antetokounmpo with the jam.
And big men aren't supposed to move that well in the open floor. That's a big reason Giannis learned the name, the Freak.
Rockets trail by 17. On the wing, Green. Misses the three. And it's Milwaukee's ball. Three-pointer, Lillard. Brooks grabs the board.
That is not a guy you want to allow open looks from range. Lucky for the defense, he just couldn't get it to go.
Back to Thompson. Launches it. The Rockets again can't hit. Bucks leading by 17. Antetokounmpo. Foul call. Looked like the D didn't get there in time, and he'll shoot free throws. And Greg, 2 seasons ago, the Bucks ranked first in defensive rating. Last season, they dropped down to number 19.
Yeah, shifting defensive schemes, coaching changes, also swapping Drew Holiday for Damian Lillard. But they can and should be better than 19.
Back to Van Vliet. And stolen by Lillard. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Out to Kuzma. No good from outside. Rockets trail by 18. Green with the ball. Lillard picks him up. Thompson left side. Brooks with no one around. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Brooks has got 5 now.
He doesn't take a lot of time to make up his mind. Brooks always thinking ahead, and he's in position before the pass is made.
Lillard outside. Offensive rebound. Tipped away. And stolen by Şengün. 3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. They double team Şengün.
2 minutes remaining.
It's stolen by Antetokounmpo.
2 minutes.
And that one's good. Lillard.
The assist.
Lillard's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And how about the splendid floor vision from Antetokounmpo? A good decision maker, improves his passing each and every year.
Locking the arc down. Defense knows it's on them to scare off those shots.
Here's Prince. And good that time. Prince has got 5 points now in the quarter.
And that's what the pump fake's there for. Get your man off his feet and drive right around him.
To the middle. And Thompson gets it to go.
It helps that Thompson can score with either hand close to the bucket. Defenders can't force him to one side or the other.
Kuzma outside. Pass to Lopez. Here's Prince. Just 5 on the clock. The shot's good from Lopez. 7 points in the game.
Whatever drawbacks Lopez may have, scoring in the post isn't one of them. He is a nightmare for opposing defenses to deal with down low.
It's Brooks on the wing. Pass to Şengün. Good D by Lopez. Bucks leading by 19. Thompson comes with the double team. Cringe with the ball. Now Green defending. Lillard with the bucket.
And that is just too easy for Lillard. A legitimate threat to burn you from the corner.
On the wing, Brooks. He has 5. Lopez with the block. And he recovers it. And he gets it to go. Brooks has got 7 points.
That's a blue-collar bucket right there. Own man basket. Put in the work. Got a second chance to score.
And really the story of this second half. One team getting the shots they want. The other, not so much.
And start with their defense. They've been intense on that end, and they can actually help their offense as well.
And
57.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. That'll be a 5-second call.
And just a little too lax with that possession, and it cost them.
And if they want to come back in this game, look, they got to clean up those mistakes.
Porter outside. A three-pointer is right on target. Porter's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Good to see Porter Jr. knocking down the triple. Needs to keep taking and making those shots.
Trent outside. Over in the corner, Portis. Outside, Porter. It's 3-pointers off the mark. Up top, Eason. Into the lane. And the dunk by Eason.
And such great feel for the game. Whitmore knowing where his teammates are at all times.
And here's Giannis. He'll bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. Yes, that goes in. Giannis has got 21.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
Back to Trent. 3-pointer. And he's good on the 3-ball.
There's so little ego in Giannis's game. It's not about him out there. He wants to make the game easier for his teammates.
Pass to Smith. Back to Holiday. And there's the call on Giannis Antetokounmpo. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul. Substitution on the court.
So it's the Rockets now. Lillard outside. It's Trent on the wing. And another 3 for Milwaukee. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Bucks.
Great heads-up defensive play tonight, creating offensive opportunities for themselves by forcing deflections.
Here's Brooks. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's on Bobby Portis.
And the toughness of Brooks on display, not fearing contact when he's looking to score inside.
You talk about reputations, RJ. Few have one like Dillon Brooks.
I'll give it to this man. He is fearless. He doesn't care if it's Steph, LeBron, his mom, whoever. Dillon is trying to get in their heads. You want guys like that on your side.
Down it goes. Nice one there from Antetokounmpo.
And defensively, you hope you've accounted for everything. Then Giannis whips out the floater. Insane.
Thompson outside. kept alive. Knocks it loose. And stolen by Portis. And it's the Bucks ball. Lillard outside. And Lillard gets double teamed. The shot by Antetokounmpo. Nobody around. Off target from outside. Thompson from long range. It's rebounded by Portis. And that's going to be a turnover. They call him for 8 seconds. Guys, we've seen a lot of turnovers in this one.
Yeah, focus, focus, focus. Just make the simple play.
Back to Brooks. Houston moving the ball around. Outside, Green. And it's Brooks in the corner. Clock at 6. Back to Green. There's the triple. Good on the triple.
This is how special Green can be at times. When he's hot, he can be an incredible scorer.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Bucks.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Steals are almost a forgotten stat. We don't talk about them a ton, but he's been huge in that category.
Lillard from outside. Nailed from three-point land.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
And let me tell you, as a team, you love to hit your stride right at the crucial moments. They put this game away in style.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Lillard from outside. And again, Milwaukee with the triple.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
And as it should be. To be this dominant on another team's floor, look, when you go home, you're going to go home feeling good.
Pass to Green. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Lillard outside. Shoots the three. So no problem for Milwaukee as they get the win to come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they